I think my father would have been very pleased that we have created rooms that each have their own time period, but have such power that you walk into them and you feel the sweep of his paintings. We're standing right now in the last gallery of works from the late 50s and the 1960s, and although he did not paint these as a series, they seem to have a certain cohesion and they have a cumulative effect. I think he also would have been thrilled by seeing so much of his earlier work displayed, work that he continued to look at and hang during his lifetime, and to see the career develop like this, but again to have these references to earlier periods of art and earlier artists that he is, again, influenced by over his career. I think that would have made him thrilled to know that he's hanging in the same museum with great artifacts from Egypt and with Rembrandt and with Vermeer. I think it would have had to please him. Many viewers only know my father as an abstract painter, as a painter of large paintings dominated by 2 or 3 rectangles. But like all of the painters of his generation, he started as a figurative painter and painted in really a recognizably realist or figurative style for the first 15 years of his career. Each one of those paintings, though, is another sort of step forward in him developing his own language, his own personal language as an artist. Many times they're in conversation with artists or styles of the past, even as he is developing his own techniques, scratching away large areas of paint, framing figures in geometric shapes or in rooms that become the primary subjects of the painting rather than the figures themselves. Each painting you can see him working through the layering of paint that is going to become so much a part of his language as he moves into abstraction. So many of these paintings are quite beautiful and quite engaging in their own right, but they also tell the story of him moving from an initial figuration and becoming more and more abstract and focusing on form and color as his vehicles rather than specifics of figuration. My father traveled 4 times to Europe, relatively late in his career, but he was looking at these painters all throughout his younger career, oftentimes at the Metropolitan Museum in New York, many times in catalogs. But he felt the power of what artists like Titian, for example, or Giotto would bring to their canvases, the complete credibility of what they were trying to communicate to their viewer, how they caught the viewer up in the passion of what they were showing on the canvas, and he wanted to bring that same kind of feeling to his own work.